The goddess tried to get the guy to snap out of it, reminding him he had a mission to save the world, but he showed zero interest, and just kept popping pills. That made the goddess doubt herself, wondering if she had summoned the wrong person, so she asked him if he had not seen a truck. At that, he finally perked up a little. He said he was in the middle of a double suicide with his girl, when a truck suddenly came out of nowhere, and that was it. That made sense, because that was the iSky selection truck. Now she was sure, he was the one she had chosen. Only those who were miserable in their original world could come here after getting hit by a truck. That was their iSky tradition, and since the truck came for him, it meant he was unhappy in his old life, but that was fine. Things would be different here. Congratulations, he would now have a happy life. But right after she said that, he suddenly moved closer, and blamed her for what she did. Thanks to that truck, the happiest moment of his life, his suicide pact got ruined. He was not unhappy at all. He actually felt happy dying. That left the goddess confused. But either way, if she could just show him how strong he was now, she was sure he would change his mind, because everyone transferred was given superhuman abilities. That was what she thought. But when she checked his status, she was shocked. All his stats were pathetically low, and worse, he was poisoned, looking like he was about to die. She had already cured the poison though, since stats were a dead end. She decided to check if he had any special skills, but she was stunned again. He had absolutely nothing. His status was as blank as a sheet of paper. She had never seen such a weak summon. Right then, he asked if he could leave now, but leave to where? She started to believe maybe something had gone wrong. That brought him here. But because of that, without survival skills in this world, he would probably die as soon as he stepped out. But he just laughed at her worry. He had only one thing to say. He had tried to kill himself countless times before, but never succeeded. If going out meant dying, that was exactly what he wanted. That shook the goddess. Right then, she felt something different about him. As a goddess who summoned heroes, all along, she had met countless summoners. She had seen all kinds, but every single one was full of motivation when they arrived. She used to be proud of her job, but over time, she became someone who just repeated the same lines to heroes. She thought her heart had closed off, but right now, she felt her seal break. This man had a strange pull on her. She said he should at least pick a job before leaving, but his answer was just as simple. At that, she knew stopping him was pointless. Watching him leave, she finally understood what felt off. It was like she became a goddess, just to wait for him. Meanwhile, he had already reached the outskirts. As he wondered which way to go, he heard a girl calling for help. Realizing she was trapped by a tree demon, he did not hesitate, but he felt strangely at peace, dying with a beautiful girl. At least he would have company. Though confused by his behavior, the girl gave up struggling, because this death tree could absorb life force. In a few minutes they would be gone. No one would save them in time, but to her surprise, he said that was great news, and asked if she was excited too, as she stared in confusion. He yawned comfortably, but she did not know that after he died, a strange toxin emerged from his body, and spread through the tree demon. By the time she realized, the tree demon exploded, and slowly faded away.